me, like I felt definitely prepared in terms of like knowledge and skills and all that kind of stuff. That wasn't a big worry. The only thing that I came across when I was trying to study was, and I don't know if you found this, Angus, but like a little bit of terminology changes. So Australia is kind of, I guess, a little bit more current with the terminology that they use. So they've kind of like taken out the whole like using a guy's name for a diagnosis of something. Like I don't know, what's a good example? But I can't even think of them. But some of them, like the like motor neuron diseases, have a guy's name attached to them still. Whereas in Australia, they've just kind of gone off and said like this is a type of motor neuron dystrophy or whatever else. So just kind of like getting familiar with that, just so that it didn't kind of throw me off when I did the exam. That was the one thing that I kind of focused on. But in terms of actual skill and knowledge, I like it was par for the course. Like nothing really different there.
I agree. I felt like I almost had to unlearn some things because the exam is based on kind of previous evidence, whereas we were taught like, well, not must up to date, but pretty up to date evidence. So it was about learning. The tough thing with the exam was learning how the exam wanted you to do the exam, because there's a process to it. There's a way they want you to communicate. There's a way they want you to do your physical skills and talk. And when it came to actually doing the actual physical stuff, you feel great. But in terms of like the theory component of the exams, and yeah, like the terminology, it is a bit of a learning process. But in terms of like, I jumped right into practice before I even had to write an exam. I felt great. But then getting prepped into the exams as well is just more, learning how to do the exams.